So this here is the Field and Stream Shadowcaster. It is otherwise known as the Big Boys Kayak for getting out on the water and a little recreational fun. Or I myself love to fish out of it, and it's a real good time. Picked it up for as a display model last year. I picked it up for around $800, and I have used the crap out of it. So it's really nice. It's stable enough you can stand in it. The seat's really comfortable. It's got several options where it's raised and lower. You can even fold it up out of the way and just stand up sideways like you're surfing. But I've gotten a lot of questions about the setup here for the trolling motor, and I'm trying to answer some of these today. I figured this is the easy way to do it. So this is a Mini Coda. It's just a little 30 horsepower, about $99. And she's a beast on a little kayak like this. She's a beast. She'll push through anything. So you can get a heavier one if you wanted to, but I don't think it's really worth it. This thing does the job, and had it on the water for over 4 hours at a time, and batteries never died on me. It's never cut out, nothing. So works really good. Folds up away and folds stores nicely. So but yeah, the question is how I set this thing up. So you'll see that the controller arm is missing, and right now I just have it set into 5th gear, and that's because I'm lazy. I did not want to mount this on the front of the boat because I got a lot going on up there. You're catching fish, you're reeling stuff in, you don't want more stuff in your way. So I didn't want to mount a bar up front or anything. Just wanted something simple that would work. So what I did was grabbed a couple of shims, because this Shadowcaster comes with an angled rear handle, which doesn't make it really suitable for putting a mount on, but I made it work anyway. I put some shims on here, just 2 or 3 little paint sticks, cut those to size and got those mounted. And then I built this piece of the mount out of 2 down rods that come through on either side, just a piece of wood. Basically those were yard stakes, and then just a piece of regular flat cedar. And I cut it all to fit so it would take up the least amount of space possible, but still be highly functional. And so the 2 things I can't do, I can't put it in reverse, which I really don't have to. I have an oar. And I can't change gears, but I really don't have to do that either. I'm just going from one place to another, and I don't want to fly into a spot in high speed anyway. So this does the bulk of the work for me, and then I can just coast or finish rowing into the spots that I want to fish. So let's get down to some of the basics here. You already have that part. The Mini Coda runs off of 12 volt deep cycle battery. So that's what I got here. No big deal. The only thing special I have in it would be I have a little controller mounted down here that I got off of Amazon. And you're like, well, why the heck do you have a controller? What are you doing? Why are you doing this the hard way? I'm really not. The controller is because from where I'm sitting during a regular fishing day, I can't reach, even with an extender. It's just uncomfortable to try and use it as a rear trolling motor from where the seat is. So I bought this little controller, and voila, she's running. Because I am lazy. And that makes the day super easy. 4 or 5 hours just in here pushing the button to go where I want to go. So now you're like, well, how in the world do you steer? So you see the sheet metal piece. This is about 3 feet when I bought it from the hardware store. It comes with pre-drilled holes in it. A lot of people use these for posting signs up in the yard or parking lot or something like that. I went ahead and cut it down to size to about 24 inches. That way it fits the inside of the rear of the craft. And then I just mounted it straight to the trolling motor arm with the little U-bolt. And I kind of bent that in to make sure she was good and snug. And I connected these cables to my foot pedals. So just a little S-clip, the coated metal wire, and some clamps. There we go. And then I mounted them down to where it would keep the wire out of the way. I only use 2 per side. You keep following it. It goes right here to my foot pegs. So the way this works, if I want to go left, I'll push my foot left. You see the right one integrated the other way. Boom. So if you want to go straight, just leave them both in the middle. Or there's always a current or a wind or something you're going to push against. It's real easy to get the angle of the motor that you want versus the current to get you to where you want to go. As I push these, you notice that the rear turns. Boom. Boom. No, no, no. I want to go left. I said left. Boom. No, right. Boom. No, left. I want to go straight. Straight. There we go. So that's the setup. I can sit up here and just do my fishing and be lazy and hey, I want to go somewhere and click her on and go. And she works fantastic. So hopefully that gives you some of you guys some help. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to give us a like or post a question down at the bottom. I'll do what I can to try and answer. And I came up with this by sheer thinking and reading and looking at what other people had done and came up with what was going to work best for me. And it's probably the best thing for you to do as well. So, hope you enjoyed it. Thanks. I'll see you next time.